What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here with Week 17 action, the final week of Season 5 of the RFL, and we got ourselves a big one here in the AFC. More so for the Dreadnoughts than the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs trying to end their season with double digits on the winning side, and of course finishing out the season with a win for their last game. As for the Dreadnoughts, they are already in the playoffs, but one of the biggest tasks for them, if they win this game, they get a bye week next week. They will be the second seed after the Red Dragons were able to take down the Bulls just yesterday. So this is a huge game for Coach Frankie J and the Dreadnoughts. And of course, you know, Coach Reed's not going to give up without a fight. So this should be a good one. I want to give a shout out to the people who are here right now, here early. You got 3 right now who have commented. You got Coach Frankie in the building, along with Cowboys for Life. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. You too. Who we got? Harvey McGee and Darius Hodge just commenting, yo. But man, this should make for a great game because both of these teams pretty much even in the 6 categories. You can see 3 that one side leads and 3 the other side leads. The London Bulldogs are a better offense statistically. 21st they're ranked, and 25th are the Dreadnoughts. They have a better pass game than the Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts almost dead last. The Bulldogs in the middle of the pack. You look at the run game of both of these squads. That's the area that the Dreadnoughts lead the most. They just completely run their offense off of the run game, and they've had a lot of success this season from doing that. As for the London Bulldogs, they've kind of struggled. They're not in the middle of the pack. They're kind of more towards the middle end of the league at 22nd, but still from time to time they have themselves a pretty decent run game with Wheaton in the backfield. And then we get to look at the defenses. The defenses are pretty stout, more so for the London Bulldogs. This is an area that has really stepped up as of late in the past, I say, 4 to 5 weeks. Coach Reed has been doing a lot of big things over there, making some moves, making sure he has the right players to help stop offenses. They are ranked 6th in the RFL in terms of defense. And when Coach Reed was talking about making sure that the Bulldogs were going to have a better defense and trying to whip this team into shape, when they started out pretty rough to start out the season early on, giving up a lot of yards and touchdowns, it seems like he did that here as he heads into his last game. 6th ranked defense, 11th against the pass, and 5th against the run. That is a great category when you're going up against a great running team like the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, who are ranked 6th. So that's going to be a pretty good battle to watch right there. And don't sleep on the Dreadnoughts defense either. They're right at 10 as a top 10 defense in this league. Not too great against the passes. They're ranked 20th, but against the run, just like the Bulldogs, they're pretty solid too as they're ranked 7th. So this should make for a good game. But the Dreadnoughts really looking to win this one so that they can go into the playoffs with a bye week and just have to win 2 games to get to a relocation bowl if possible. So, man, huge game for San Antonio for sure. Let's see if the London Bulldogs can pull off an upset, though. It's going to be interesting. 2 good AFC teams going at it here. And if you are new to the Relocation Football League, make sure you go ahead and check out our website at relocationfootballleague.com and fill out an application today. Applications will end at the end of the season on June 28th. And once the relocation bowl is done, that is it for player applications. We've already gotten over 160 players who have submitted players to be in this upcoming college series in August, running all the way through December, leading into the season 6 of the RFL. So, I mean, this is definitely a huge opportunity you want to take advantage of. A great experience for sure it's going to be with all of these prospects that we have coming in. Can't wait to see how each one of you guys play. If you want to join it and you're not a part of it yet, once again, visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com and start your player's career today in the RFL. See if he can become the next star. And just a look at the schedule coming up after today. We have no more games after this. But Saturday is premiere day, and we've got 4 games. The first game will be the Voyagers taking on the Pioneers at 1 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Condors taking on the Snowhawks at 4 o'clock. And at 6 o'clock, the Black Knights taking on the Conquistadors, and we finish with the Thunderbirds taking on the Tigers. And then after that, of course, we get into our primetime games, but I just read out those games so you know what to expect for tomorrow. 4 premiere games premiering live on YouTube, so make sure you catch those. Should be some great games. And with that being said, I think I said all I had to say. It's time to get to it. Who do you guys got winning this one? Bulldogs or Dreadnoughts? I'll be back in a little bit on the field in San Antonio. And so you hear it and you know what time it is, RFL Nation. It's a game and we are ready to get it underway. The London Bulldogs, Coach Reed taking on the San Antonio Dreadnoughts and Coach Frankie J. Frankie J looking to claim that second seed of the AFC, and the Bulldogs looking to finish out the season with a win. And look at this San Antonio Stadium. Awesome as we are in the dome. And the fireworks going off. Can't wait to see how this game's going to go. The Dreadnoughts, of course, as guys already know, one of my favorite teams just because of the look. And always been one of my teams I love to relocate to before I even started up this league. But let's see if they can claim that second seed against a very good London Bulldogs team. As you can see, both teams coming out here on the field. The navy blue and gray pants for the Dreadnoughts, and the white tops and the blue pants for the Bulldogs. And this should make for a great game. Shout out to everyone that is here right now. See, we got some more people. We got Awesome Crocodile, Nick Rivers. We've got Coach Reed in the building. We got Reginald Stewart. Appreciate you coming through the live stream, my guy. Diego Lizarraga Jr. And here's a look at their star receiver, over 1,000 yards receiving this year for Stanley Whitehead. 121 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns just a week ago. They're definitely going to need him in this game. See, we got Coach Davis in the building, along with Brady in the building. And this should make for a great game. The Bulldogs are amped up. Had a great game last week, but just could not pull off the victory against the Celtic Tigers, the #1 seed in the AFC. Let's see if the Dreadnoughts can be right behind them, sharing a bye week. Balls on the tee. Dreadnoughts kicking this one off to the Bulldogs. And the ball, is down the field as he'll field it at the 3. Saul Leckie with pure speed, able to get it out to the 33-yard line. And we'll get a look at this London Bulldogs offense led by starting quarterback number 13, Timmy Merritt. The first ever rookie to win the Relocation Bowl and win the first ever Relocation Bowl game. Unfortunately, won't be able to play in the playoffs. They have not been able to get in the playoffs since season 1, since that season that they won it all. And so that's a challenge for them. Of course, for next season, Coach Reed going to be looking to try to get them there. But here they go, starting out the game. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Going to look to pass in the first play, and it's going to be dropped incomplete. Good defense there by Antonio Kellum. We'll now get a look in depth of this London Bulldogs offense. We already showed how this offense is. In 21st, they're ranked, and against passing the football, they are a pretty good solid group with Timmy Merritt. I mean, the last couple of weeks, he's looked very good with accuracy. Getting blitz here, he'll throw quickly, and look at this catch. May not have been for a lot of yards, but that is a nice catch made there by the running back, Matt Wheaton, as we get a look at this Dreadnoughts defense. Dreadnoughts defense ranked 10th in the RFL, 20th against the pass, 7th against the run, but still a solid group nevertheless. And they're going to be looking to try to make some waves in the postseason here as they play their final game of the regular season here against the Bulldogs, looking to try to be that second seed. Once again into the flats. Juke move's going to work, but not enough for a first down. Maybe a little bit too conservative to start this game for Timmy Merritt as the Dreadnoughts defense forced a 3 and out. What's good? Is that DK? Sorry, I don't know how to say your name, my guy, so I'm going to just say DK17. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And I see we got Michael in the building. Don't even want to try the first name either. But appreciate you guys coming through. Good defense by the San Antonio Dreadnoughts starting out this game. And the punt, they're going to bounce at the 1 in the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go.
And so the San Antonio Dreadnoughts going to grace the field for the first time here on offense, led by young quarterback at 22 years old, Matt Jones. He's had a pretty solid season for the Dreadnoughts. 18 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and he has by far had the best performance out of the quarterbacks that they have had prior to start this season. And Trey McBriss and, of course, McBride just did not pan out to be too great of guys. But here they go, passing on the first play and back into the lineup. Javonte Gilliam getting the first play, good for 14 yards as he'll get it to the 34. And that's definitely a great change of pace back and a great starter you want to have back in your unit. And here's a big reason why that run game is so solidified this year. Big hit right there over the middle. No catch made there by Adam Light. And we'll get a look at this offense of the Dreadnoughts. They have not done too well passing the football, but the run game, and they are tops. 31st passing and 6th running. Going up against a pretty good run defense. Top 5 defense, ranked at 5. As I mentioned earlier, here goes a run. Gilliam getting his first carry of the game and just did not get the block he was looking for. Good tackle there. He'll actually lose a yard on the play, and that's Mulholland, second-year player, making that tackle. And it's now 2nd and 11. And Simon Mulholland, just 21 years old, out of Trinity. Makes a really good play right there. Jumps over the tackle, makes the tackle. I said jumped over the tackle. Jumped over the chop block and made the tackle. Was good, Eric Watkins. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 5 wide, empty set here for San Antonio. Matt Jones. And look to throw. That's one fly over the middle and fights forward. Does he have a first down? He's close. Inches short. Almost got it right there with the rookie receiver, Mike Mart. But boy, did he give a great effort to try to pick up that first down. Another look at this one. Planted his foot in the ground and just carried a couple guys with him. Just could not get it past the sticks. Mike Mart, not a big body receiver, but he showed off some strength right there. He's only 5'10", 180 pounds, out of Texas Tech. And this punt makes its way in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, fellas.
And so now coming out onto the field for the second time, the London Bulldogs offense. 9-6 season so far, looking to try to finish the season 10-6.
Ready? We own it. We own it.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Ready?
And they'll run it here on first down with Wheaton. Not much going there, just 2 yards on his first carry. 18 carries for 63 yards last week in the game against the Celtic Tigers. And, Celtic Tigers defense, it's a flexible defense, that's what I can say. They give up yards, but they don't give up touchdowns, and they did a pretty good job shutting him down last week. Let's see if the Bulldogs can get him going on the ground against this Dreadnoughts defense. And there goes a great run, first down. Good tackle made right there by Nolan Angelo. And his second carry, going to put him up to 12 yards. And good blocking right there. Also good vision.
Ready up.
Nice first down run. What's good, Drew Brewer? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Bunch formation to the left side. Play action. Here goes Merritt with a throw deep over the middle of the field. And there goes Stanley Whitehead. Huge play for the, the Dreadnoughts for the Bulldogs. Over 1,250 yards receiving for Stanley Whitehead. Really having himself a breakout season this year. And it's not necessarily a breakout, but I mean, he's been a very consistent receiver for the Bulldogs since coming in the league back in season 1.
On the set.
And that is a huge play for the Bulldogs to get some momentum going for the rest of this drive. Strong formation out to the left side. They'll run it. And Wheaton spinning and powering forward for a nice gain of 6 yards on first down. Now it's 2nd and 4. It's good, Matthew Holman. Appreciate you coming through the stream. And here goes a handoff, trying to get the first nowhere going for Brandon Smithson. Antonio Kellerman on that tackle. And here they go, an empty set throwing, completed for a first down and chugging forward for some extra yards. It's going to be McDonald, the tight end. First catch good for 9 yards. 1st and 10 at the 24. Just a good play. I love the drive right now. London Bulldogs just checking the ball down the field, working with what the defense is giving them. Another empty set here for London. Merritt spinning around, looking to pass, steps up in the pocket. Pressure is coming, and down he goes for a sack. Good defense right there. Eric Friedman coming through to bring up a 2nd and 20 and just holding on to the football for a little bit too long and comes back to bite him. Just nothing open down the field. Great coverage and Great fight by these defensive linemen up front. You can see there's about 3 guys that were about to close into him. Bowen, the former Armadillo, and of course Friedman, who gets credited for this sack here. He does a great job battling all the way through until he got home for the sack. It's good, that boy Tree. Appreciate you coming through the live stream.
Ready.
Pretty decent prediction right there. Tight formation, 2nd and 20. You're going to run the football here. He's got a lane. No first down, but a nice gain to get back the yards that they lost, including an extra. Picks up 11 on that carry. Now Timmy Merritt, 4-man rush, throws open on the dig route. And that's a 1st and goal for London at the 4-yard line. Huge play once again by London, and I just felt coming into this game that the Bulldogs were not going to make it easy at all here for the Dreadnoughts, despite being on the road. And Timmy Merritt, these last couple of weeks, has really looked on. And there he is connecting with Anthony Connell over the middle. Nice catch.
Got it.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
1st and goal at the 4. Tight formation here, single back, but they'll look to pass, and Merritt holding on to the ball again for too long, almost gets sacked, and throws it out of the back of the end zone. Wise decision right there. Didn't want to take the loss of yards, so they'll live for another down at the spot of where they were. Fullback run here, trying to get in the end zone, and the good stuff by the Dreadnoughts defense. That was Denard. 1 yard shy of the end zone. I formation. They'll look to run it, and Wheaton gets plugged, and that'll be a loss on the play. What a tackle made right there by Nolan Angelo. And Nolan Angelo, in my opinion, is just the best linebacker that the Dreadnoughts have on their roster. He makes a lot of huge plays, just as he did right here. You can see Wheaton was trying to be patient, trying to get off the block, but it was a missed block right there by Bussing, the lineman. All he had to do was get a hand on him. And Angelo just taking advantage, using his speed, getting by, and making a great play in the backfield. And the kick is up, and the field goal is good for London as they get the first points of the game. 3-0 is the score. What's good, Paula? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. I know we got a couple of Diablo fans. Not sure if they're in the stream, though, yet. Here goes the return from about the 4. And they'll get it out to the 27. So a good defensive stand by the Dreadnoughts to help the offense not give up 6 points, including 7 with the extra point. Here's a look at the AFC playoff picture. And you can see if they win here, they'll be 13-3, just like the Red Dragons and Bulls, and they will move up to the 2nd seed since the Red Dragons defeated the Bulls. And that's huge for the Dreadnoughts. So a win here can get them down so far, but not by much. Play action, and Matt Jones looking, throws, and he had a receiver wide open. And for the last 2 weeks, including last week, he's really looked off. But here's a look at the Bulldogs defense. This is a top 5 ranked defense, ranked 5th in the RFL. I mean, as I talked about, got to give Coach Reed, some praise for how he has turned this defense around. They gave up a lot of yards earlier in the first half of the season, moved some guys around, and they've become more stout and tougher for offenses to move the ball on. Here goes a run. What a move. On his feet, tries to hit another juke move, and Javonte Gilliam with his 2nd touch of the game, able to get it to the 34-yard line. Decent gain right there of 7, and it's now 3rd and 3. Offset I formation. They go right back to Gilliam, and Gilliam breaks a tackle, but he won't get the first down. Once again, great stop by the defense, and Jack Brodine amped up. Let's get another look at this play. Try to run him up the gut, able to hit a nice little quick move on Shane Masters, as you can see right here. But the big boy at defensive tackle, Brodine, who was in the first ever RFL draft, comes up and makes a solid tackle to keep him just short. And the bounce inside the 10 in the end zone for a touchback. We'll get another look at this London Bulldogs offense. Conquistadors were able to defeat the Dreadnoughts last week, 33-14. It was a shocker, and I kind of sense that maybe the Dreadnoughts have a little bit of momentum loss coming into this game. The Bulldogs lost, but of course against the top team in the league, and they have a really good coach, of course, that just keeps this game going. The same thing for the the Dreadnoughts, of course. Good run right there for first down. But the Bulldogs, I would have to say, coming into this game, has a little bit more momentum despite being on the road. And if you looked at the statistics earlier, they do have the team that could really compete with the Dreadnoughts. That was a good run, though, right here. Great block sealed there on the edge to give Wheaton all the yards and space he had to work with.
Ready. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
And it's tripped out to the left side. Shotgun here for Merritt. And a handoff. He's got a lane. He's got a first down. Does he? He juked, and they will give it to him. For a second, it looked like he may have been stopped inches short, but the Dreadnoughts giving up quite a few yards on the ground to be ranked the 7th best run-stopping defense in the league. 50 yards already for Matt Wheaton on the ground off of 7 carries. 4-3 defense here, and they try to run, and good job by the defense holding that to a short gain. Picks up 2. Now a bunch formation at the top of the screen here for Merritt. And that one up the middle, and Brandon Smithson not going anywhere.
We go. 60 yards.
3rd and 7. They look to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it deep down the field. 1-on-1, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. What a grab by Saul Leckie.
There we go.
Was not expecting that play to be made, and Timmy Merritt just barely able to get that pass off as the pressure was coming. Still threw up a prayer and gave his receiver a chance, and Saul Leckie comes up with a huge play for London to give them a 2-possession lead. That's a one-hand catch. Awesome touchdown right there for London, and here goes the extra point to go up by 10, and it's good. What a play. 5 plays, 79 yards. And Saul Leckie, I mean, I feel like he's an underrated receiver in the RFL. I mean, he's just a big-time playmaker and has been, and showed that. He's a reason, in my opinion, that they even won the first relocation bowl, including the defense, of course, over the Celtic Tigers. Big-time playmaker. He's got a lot of speed. But one thing also he does very well is track and catch the football, as he did right there. And that was outstanding coverage, just a better play made right there. And George going to take a knee in the end zone for a touchback as the offense, it started at the 25. No points for the Dreadnoughts, down 10-0 here early in the first quarter. Still more than enough time to get themselves back in the groove of things. But Matt Jones got to get this offense fired up a bit.
Here I come. Set go. Here I come.
Jones looking, throws, and it's right off the chest of his tight end.
Let's go.
It's incomplete.
Two times. 3 down. I got 83.
They'll get that one quickly out of there. And they run the ball here with Gilliam. Trots a little bit. And just could not find a lane to maneuver through.
Nice hit, boy.
Appreciate you coming through, Eric Watkins. Good, my guy. 3rd and 9. And Matt Wheaton making a play with his legs, and he feels right now it's about time. Tried to be a quarterback and just throw the ball, make plays with his arm. That was not working out early, and so he took off, got a first down. And speaking of first, it's the end of the first quarter. 10-0 was the score, with the Bulldogs currently on top.
All day, baby, all day. He's checking. Crash. Ready.
Play action, and here goes Wheaton lofting the ball deep in. That's incomplete. Try to throw it up there to his tall 6'7" receiver, Cam Jones. Cam Jones just couldn't haul it in. Great defense. Offset I formation. And here goes Gilliam with space. First down and then some. Man, are the Dreadnoughts excited to have him back in the lineup. 5 carries, 23 yards, 4.6 yards per carry right now. And that's one guy that the London Bulldogs do not want to get started. That was an excellent job by the offensive line when it comes to blocking. Strong formation to the right side, single back formation. Motion over to the left. They'll run a counter with George, and Demetrius George on his first carry not going anywhere. Loses a yard on the play. That's Riley Draft coming in to make that tackle. This counter run play, a lot of traffic there in the middle, and you can see it's a good block, but from coming across, he tripped off the leg of his lineman. And Dreadnoughts looking to try to get this drive going. Matt Jones in the gun. There's a throw, catch made there by Gilliam. He's going to need 6 more yards here on 3rd down. Watch out for Cam Jones in the slot. Looks like it's man-to-man coverage, and he will go with the running back screen here. And even if he was running full speed, he would have lost yards. That was read perfectly. Great defense called on that one. And it's just extremely hard. Usually this play never works. You go with a running back screen in his man coverage. You can see just easy access. He's focused on his man, Shane Masters, all over Gilliam there. As soon as he catches the football, he doesn't even try to sprint. He's taken down, and they're going to have to punt it away again. The improvement of this Bulldogs defense has been excellent and very satisfying to watch. I mean, the Bulldogs' top 5 defense right now in the league, making plays. The Bulldogs trying to make it a 3-possession game, already up by 10. Matt Wheaton doing a great job on the ground, you can see right there. With 5 yards per carry, he's averaging. They look to pass, throws, completion, good block, huge hit by Javonte Ruff. It's a good catch though, pretty hard hit to withstand, but he hangs on to it. That was Thomas McDonald, the tight end again. Got a pretty good block, but he runs right into Ruff, and Ruff living up to the name, roughing him up on that play. Don't know what the cameraman's doing, standing behind the sticks. That's 2nd and 5. Trips out to the left side. They're going to run the football here. He's got space. He's got a 1st down. Doing a little bit of hesitation. Probably could have got a couple more yards on that run, but still getting the objective done for the offense. It's a 1st down run. Good for 8 yards. Good running by Matt Wheaton. Now remember, coach coming in talking about Wheaton just not feeling that he would be all too great in the backfield due to the low overall and other aspects of him, but he came in and played some pretty good football, and Coach Reed's taken a quick liking to him after the few games he got to start out his coaching career with, seeing him perform in those games, man, and he's still looking good. And there goes, speaking of looking good, and Salt Leckie, another big catch right here. Ball a little bit behind him. Makes a great adjustment to haul in this catch. And it was just wide open over the middle. Nice jump cut there. And he was surrounded by Dreadnoughts.
On the ready.
Trips out to the right side. Here goes Timmy Merritt. Pressured a little bit, throws, got a completion, stiff arm, out of bounds at the 26. That's Eric Myrick. Offset I formation, play action, pressure coming immediately. Tried to throw it as fast as he could, but Stanley McQuiston comes in quickly right before he could let the ball go. And he just absolutely beat his lineman, whoever was blocking him, in an instant with pure speed and power. There's no holding him. Great sack right there, 3rd and 9. And this could help out the Dreadnoughts tremendously in this crucial down. Blitz coming again, quick throw, and he does not get the first down, trying to be too flashy. Inches short, should have just kept going beyond the sticks as the tackle was made right there by McDuffie. I mean, he was wide open right there in the flats. There was no need for him to hit a juke move here. Great decision by Timmy Merritt, but just a young mistake made right there by Wheaton. Could have easily have gotten that first down had he kept going up the field and made contact, which we know he likes, but unfortunately couldn't get it done for his team there. They got to punt this one away. And goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line. So we got Coach Nicholson in the chat. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Young J Swag. Single back formation, strong to the right. And motion in the formation as Jones with the throw over the middle. Nice catch there by Buchanan. Good for just 3 yards. And look at this. He's got a lane, a juke too far backwards. Jesus. He lost at least about 3 to 4 yards on that juke, but still picks up the first down on his first carry. That's Kirby Britt. I'm going to get another look at this run. He should have just kept running once again. Just not running the ball up the field. You can see right there, he was already at the 35 by the 45 by the time he made that juke and got taken down at about the 41. They'll mark him down at the 42, being generous, I guess, there. And Jones had to throw it away quickly, felt the pressure. Cam Jones getting his first catch of the game, spin. Going to get him to the 50, good for 9 yards. And Dreadnoughts looking to try to get some fight back here. Pressure coming, throws, immediately almost intercepted by Ike Page. He had him beat over top. He didn't have no time. Probably if he had time, he could have waited and threw a lofter over the top of the middle. Just good defense by the Bulldogs. Good pass, first down anyway, as he finds Adam Light. You can see right there, good pass. He was wide open. And maybe these are the type of the plays that the Dreadnoughts need to call here for Jones. I mean, these last couple of weeks, he just has not looked good when it comes to accuracy. And I think they should try to get him built up with some momentum with short passes leading into those deeper ones. And here he goes, play action, throws into the flats. He steps out of bounds, though, as George's catch will not register for yards, incomplete. And Jones instantly blitz, delivers a good pass right there. Lost it right over the head of Riley Draft. Good ball placement. 2nd and 5. And here goes Matt Jones over the middle. Catch is made. What a cut up the field. First down. Mike Mart, the rookie receiver, to the 21-yard line. His 3rd reception of the game. Was, I guess, it's a great move. He didn't juke, but the explosiveness to just plant his foot and get up the field was able to have him get right by Shane Masters where he couldn't make the tackle. Now 1st and 10 at the 21. And the handoff, running to the outside. Nasty juke move. Gilliam trying to hit another, and he's down at the 12. 10-yard gain, but he's inches. Fullback set here. No throw over the middle. Catch is made wide open in the end zone for a touchdown as he just walks it in. It's Malcolm Buchanan, and the Dreadnoughts are finally on the board. Just runs a deep spot route there over the middle of the field. whole area just vacated, and no one even gets to lay a hand on him as he gets into the end zone easy. Great drive by the Dreadnoughts. Extra point to put them within 3. And the kick, it's good. 10-7 is the score as Spiegel knocks it through. And it's still anybody's ball game. They go 74 yards in 10 plays. And let's see what the London Bulldogs will do to respond here. As he'll take it about a couple yards out of the end zone. Saul Leckie, and he'll be down at the 25. It's good, John Adams. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. We'll now get another look at Timmy Merritt. Don't know why they're showing Brandon Smithson. He's not the starting back. He's gotten at least 2 carries today, but only 3 yards. So I guess we'll highlight him since they brought him up.
Ready, break. 50.
But Matt Wheaton will be gracing the backfield here. And he'll go with a draw. Breaks the first tackle. Tries to squeeze through 2. And goes down at the 28. Decent gain of 3 yards. And go right back on the ground. This time better blocking and a first down for London. 11 carries for 71 yards for Matt Wheaton. Averaging 6.4 yards a carry. This kid is getting it done. The offensive line, got to give them credit too. Much better job on that. You can see the lineman just parting that line open for him like the Red Sea. The defense was telling jokes there on the sideline, feeling as though, hey, we got this in the bag. They're feeling comfortable. They're looking comfortable here in San Antonio. Timmy Merritt getting blitz, quick delivery, and that's going to be Stanley Whitehead out to the 41, 5-yard gain.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
And before they can get the play off, they tried to motion, but that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 3-point ball game. The London Bulldogs up 10-7 as they'll start out with a 2nd and 5 at their own 41. Shotgun, here to the throw, hits the slant, and that's going to be a first down for Whitehead.
Get ready up.
Nice quick delivery there. He got that one out of his hands in a hurry. They go with a draw play. That's been working wonders for Matt Wheaton as he picks up yet again another good chunk of yards on the ground. It's a 6-yard carry. And another draw play. Except this time he's met immediately. And he'll probably gain a yard at best off of that. And so a timeout will be called here. Under 2 minutes left to go. It's good, Nick Crapero. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. I'm going to look to throw. Hits Leckie in the clutch. Long-haired receiver coming through again with a huge play for London. Looking to try to get some points before the end of this first half. In Dreadnought territory at their own 34. 55 seconds left. Timmy Merritt. Good pocket. Throws. Sideline. Intercepted. What a play by Brandon McDuffie. One heck of an interception right there. And Timmy Merritt has got to be kind of kicking himself here. Look at this. Throws. And that is one heck of a play by McDuffie. Lunges forward and goes out of bounds to set up Matt Jones in the offense to get started here. And even a field goal, if they could move quickly down the field, could tie the game up going into half.
Hey, watch the ball.
Heck of an interception, though, by Brandon McDuffie. And the Bulldogs playing deep, but still getting up a big play through the air. Catch is made for a first down. Dreadnoughts calling their first timeout.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Matt Jones off target with the throw right there. 11 of 18 for just 93 yards in the first half. And Jones going to scramble first down and then some. Almost outruns Ike Page. And they will burn their second timeout. Now in London territory. 36 seconds left on the board. Jones with the throw. He hits the out route. And Leffie Whimper knocked out of bounds at the 37. Dreadnoughts starting to move. 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. Here goes Jones, 4-man rush. Throws again to the sideline. Had him wide open again, but was not accurate. That's going to be an issue if he plays this way in the playoffs. And Jones with the throw, open, catch is made for a first down by Adam Light. And they will burn their final timeout with 14 seconds left in the first half. It's good, Shaman G. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And they will play this conservative here. Looking to tie this game up with a field goal, and the kick is good. 10-10 is the score. And it's still anyone's ball game. What a drive by the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. What a play. First getting sparked off by that acrobatic interception on the sideline by Brandon McDuffie. Here goes Saul Leckie on the return. Hits a juke move. There's a flag, maybe a face mask penalty. And that's exactly what it is. 15 yards tacked on at the end of the play. That should give them good field position at their own 45. And if I am the London Bulldogs, I'm probably going to try to take a shot down the field. Why not throw the Hail Mary up? Pretty sure he's got a 55-yard arm on him. And they got one more timeout left, too. They can call one deep play and then go with the Hail Mary. Here he goes, throw over the middle. And they will burn that final timeout.
Let's go.
So Hail Mary at this point definitely achievable, but they're going to kick a field goal instead. I guess why not? See if you can get some points. Here goes a kick. They have one of the best kickers in the league so far this season, but he's not going to have himself a 60-yard leg as that goes incomplete, and that is the end of the first half of play between the Bulldogs and the Dreadnoughts. We are all tied up at 10 apiece. Man, what a game it has been. If you're enjoying this game, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the RFL. Man, the playoffs is literally coming up, you guys. Here's a look at this rest of the schedule we got coming up. Starting tomorrow, we got 4 games. They're going to be premiered, and it's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern to kick things off. The Voiders taking on the Pioneers with a win there. All they have to do is hope that the Cougars can beat the Huskies for the final game of the season, and they will be in the playoffs, and most likely the Voyagers might be the victors in that one. After that, at 4 p.m. Eastern, the Condors take on the Snowhawks in a good divisional rivalry right there. The Black Knights take on the Conquistadors at 6 p.m. Eastern, and we finish off the premiere day with the Thunderbirds taking on the Tigers. And on the primetime days on Sunday and Monday to finish off the regular season of Season 5, we have the Lancers, who are already in due to the fact that the Gunners put a beat down on the Shamrocks to secure them the victory. They, rather or not, if they lose or win to the Monarchs, they're in. The Explorers take on the Crusaders, and then we finish off on Monday with the Barons taking on the Elks, and of course, the biggest game, I think, of the season, Cougars taking on the Huskies again. We get back on the field here, though. And the Dreadnoughts will get the ball. Here goes Demetrius George. He's got speed on him. And he'll get to the 23-yard line, shy of the 25. Once again, shout out to everyone right now here watching a tie ball game heading into the half. 10-10. Dreadnoughts with an opportunity to take the lead for the first time today as they'll come out in a single back formation. Quick screen, and he goes backwards. Man, Madden just needs to... frustrating to watch that, man. He needs to go up the field. No receiver is going to do that. And unfortunately, it's going to be a 1-yard loss as the defensive end, Roland Kaiser, comes out there and makes this tackle. And he literally had that entire left side open. And he just caught the ball cleanly and been able to just get up the field. That would have been a first down and then some. Could have been a touchdown. A missed opportunity instead, just a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. Matt Jones with the throw, makes the catch. Nasty juke move by Javonte Gilliam, and he gets the first down anyway. What a play. And Gilliam, I mean, he can bust out a juke move out of nowhere. He's not the fastest back, but he has so many great moves that he can pull out on you. You just never know what to expect from him. He can create plays that you saw right there. He tried to run him there. He only gets 1 yard. And it's on the ground. Kirby Britt with a lane. Good tackle as he lifts him up off his feet down at midfield, but a first down yet again for San Antonio. And you can see the middle just open there, wide open. Great blocking by the offensive line. And Kirby Britt is doing what he does, getting yards. Single back formation, slot out to the left side. And Jones with pressure throws it out to Jones for another first down. Second time he's tried to attempt pulling off a spin move. And the spin has definitely been nerfed this year, so has not really had a good succession rate, I guess you could call it. And here goes a run up the middle, and Gilliam just taken down by his shoestring, down to 30. Still picks up 7 yards on the carry. And here goes a screen. Finally catches it and looks forward, but either way, that wasn't going anywhere. It's a great play made right there by Carlos Gint. Best cover corner for the London Bulldogs. Secures that tackle immediately. And it's just a quick, easy read. Usually RPO, you see the guy off the receiver, and you got the screen set up. You got to throw that ball out there. Good read by Matt Jones, but just a better play by the Bulldogs defense. Jones over the middle. He's got a completion for a first down. Puts it right on him. Right on the numbers. Amari Fort, the tight end, with the reception. And another San Antonio first down. As long as they don't turn this football over and get points via the field goal or a touchdown, they're going to have the lead for the first time today and see if they can hold on to that momentum right now, starting to find ways to execute and move the ball on this London defense. Bulldogs have been sending quite a bit of pressure. And they will blitz Jones again, and man, he was wide open across the middle. And that could have been a first down for sure, or even a touchdown. Jones still continuing to struggle with accuracy. They'll throw again, this time on target. Adam Light down at the 7. Now a 3rd and 3. Conversion or touchdown will be huge here. And Jones with the throw, completion, breaks the tackle to the end zone, touchdown! Dreadnoughts. Huge play made right there by Leffie Wimper, as he not only makes the catch and avoids the tackle, he gets in the end zone, bouncing off of players like a pinball, and somehow finds his way in the end zone for 6. Dreadnoughts jump out with the lead. Extra point here to put them up by 7. And the kick is good. 17-10 is the score. 77 yards. They go 11 plays. The Bulldogs defense trying to figure out what happened on that drive, as you see Coach Reed there talking amongst them on the bench, trying to get them ready for the next time they got to get out onto the field. And that's making a statement right there. That interception just about sparked everything towards the end of that first half by Brandon McDuffie. They were able to get a field goal to tie the game up, and they come out in the opening drive and score a touchdown to take the lead. And so now momentum has shifted on the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can earn it back. As Timmy Merritt, who's had himself a solid game in the first half, he was 14 of 17 for 190 yards, 1 touchdown, and of course the 1 interception that kind of sparked the momentum of the Dreadnoughts. Let's see if Merritt can get himself back together here with a throw, completion to Lecky, and he'll get to the 36-yard line. Nice gain of 8 yards.
Legs 50, legs 50.
Get ready.
Hand off to Wheaton, trying to get the first good tackle. And that's how you come in and fill the gap. It's Caleb Norris, the former Riverhog. There's a handoff, first down and then some, carrying Nolan Angelo with him as he gets to the 46-yard line. Good, tough running there by the young back Wheaton. And Wheaton, he's like an arsenal of things he can do. Not the fastest running back, but he has the ability to just about do everything else, juke you, run through you. He's a great back for the future of the Bulldogs, that's for sure. And he's had himself a pretty solid season. Bubble screen, and Leckie with the speed. First down, out of bounds at the 40.
We play to win. Let's go.
So Leckie, that's going to count as a rush for him. Picks up 14 yards. And the bubble screen, of course, working to perfection there. And that doesn't work if you don't get a good block out there from your fellow receiver. And he definitely got that out there from their top receiver, Stanley Whitehead. You can see him here one-on-one with Roosevelt Mixon. Stops him in his tracks from being a factor. And Javonte Ruff having to come out to make that tackle.
Break.
Come on.
I formation. No motion, McDonald over to the right. Handoff, and here goes Wheaton powering through, wrestled down by Nolan Angelo. It's been these two just about battling it out, but man, just 5 yards away from 100 yards rushing on the game. And there goes another bubble screen, read to perfection this time, not going to go anywhere. Run the play successfully once, the Dreadnoughts going to be prepared for it the next time. One heck of a play made right there. Great recognition by Marquez Ray, the cornerback, rookie out of LSU.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
3rd and 6 in the pistol. Merritt, good pockets, got a lot of time, throws it, and it's incomplete. And that's going to be the end of this drive for London. And they should be in the least field goal range here, though. Timmy Merritt just not seeing anything open down the field. Tried to throw it in the flats there to Wheaton. And Wheaton just couldn't get a hand on it. 52-yard field goal attempt here. Let's see if Graham McLeod has the leg for it, and he does. As I said, he's been one of the best kickers this year in the RFL. Knocking that one down from 50 plus. And McLeod kicking this one off again. In the end zone, and George not going to take it out. Number 2 seed on the line here for the Dreadnoughts. They win this game, they will have a bye week in the playoffs next week. Guaranteeing them a divisional game. They win that, they go into the conference championship. So, and if you got an opportunity to win that, you got to give it your best. And right now, doing a great job getting back into this game. Good pass. Down at the 30.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
We need 5 more yards here in this upcoming play. Jones into the flats, completion, and a first down as he's knocked out of bounds at the 40. 10-yard reception there, and the Dreadnoughts starting to pick things up here on offense. Counter run play. What a run. Javonte Gilliam just weaving through. Picks up 10 yards, but it's inches short. And here goes play action. No time to throw the ball away, and he is sacked. And a bit of trash talking, too, from Roland Kaiser. There he is, hitting his best MVP-like balling status after getting that sack, and Jones just had no chance or no idea that Kaiser was coming in that hot. Just hit him straight from the blind side and manhandled him down to the ground.
Mike's 56.
Huge play right here on the 3rd and long. Let's see if the Bulldogs can get him off the field. Steps up, throws, open, and there goes a huge play for a first down. Taken down at the 17, but Malcolm Buchanan coming up with a huge play. And Matt Jones finally able to connect on a deep route. This is just running the flag here. Man to man, he gets cooked. And that's Carlos Gint, the best cover corner, but he gets beat on the outside there on that flag route. And Gint, obviously the faster one of the two, catches up to him, makes the tackle. That must have been a great top of the route ran right there by Buchanan. There goes a run. Demetrius George, unable to get much there. Gets about 2 yards on the play. Breaks positive now. It's goodness, Sean. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. A little pump fake, run up the middle. And a good tackle. He'll be down at the 12. They need 6 yards on this 3rd down. It's been a good-looking drive for San Antonio so far. Setting up the running back screen. Javonte Gilliam has the blocks. Juke move, first down. Dreadnoughts.
Come on now, let's go.
Gilliam feeling it in his first game back, man. He was injured for quite some time for the Dreadnoughts a while back, and he can tell he's excited. He's amped up for the playoffs. There he is, making the best out of all of his opportunities. And just reads his blocks well. And look at this. Puts on a juke to get those extra yards, to get up the field for the for the first down. Excellent play. Great execution by the lineman. Great vision and great running by Gilliam. Let's see if they can punch it in. Here goes a throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Just like that, the Dreadnoughts march down the field. They got their offense rolling now. And that's Amari Fort running the spot route. Just finding the weakness in the zone defense. And that ball came out there quick, almost before Amari Fort could even recognize the ball was coming. As soon as he turned around, ball was right there on the numbers. And the Dreadnoughts feeling comfortable now. This extra point will put them up by 11. And the kick, it's good. 24-13 is the score. 75 yards and 9 plays. And Coach Frankie, he's excited. He's looking forward to having his team rest up with a victory here. Game's not over yet, though. We still got an entire 4th quarter left to play on top of 21 seconds, which is winding down now on this return as Lecky gets it out to the 28. Timmy Merritt, for the most part, he's been having a solid game, 16-20, 194 yards. But he's got to try to figure out what he can do to get this offense rolling again like they did at the start of this game. There's a run and nowhere to go for Wheaton. Wrapped up and dropped down for a loss, and that should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Brandon Bowens, talked about him earlier, former Austin Armadillo. Picked him up out of free agency. And comes up with a nice play in the backfield right there.
Ready.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of the 3rd RFL community. You know what to do. Put your 4s up in the chat. Bulldogs trailing by 11 here as the Dreadnoughts have the lead 24-13.
Set, ready. 70, Indy.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
There's a throw, catch. Fighting forward, Thomas McDonald to the 38. He'll just fall an inch short.
Set, 30 base.
Big 3rd down and just inches to go here. Will they get it, though? Timmy Merritt feeling pressured. Picked up well, though. Completion, first down as he finds Stanley Whitehead. Whitehead gets it out to the 48 as he came across on a nice little drag route there. 65 yards receiving for him today. And look at this play. Good protection once again by the offensive line. Comes across, uses that speed to get away from Roosevelt Mixon. And Mixon there to make the tackle, but he gives up that first down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator.
5 wide, empty set. There goes Timmy Merritt, throws over the middle again. First down and then some. Using that speed, Anthony Connell gets to the 34. And Anthony Connell finally getting some playing time. He was drafted by the Salt Lake City Pioneers. And at the time, he actually got moved to the practice squad in his first year. Got poached by the Celtic Tigers. Celtic Tigers didn't end up using him. Went to free agency, and now here he is with the London Bulldogs. First down and 10. Getting pressure, throws, check down, intercepted. Unfortunate play right there, but Nolan Angelo on fire. And that's a tough break right there. 2 interceptions for Timmy Merritt. The last one was just a great play by the defense. This one just a wacky play as he just did not put enough air on it. Throws it at the back of his lineman's helmet. And it ricochets in the air. And just a great aware play made right there by Nolan Angelo. And I feel with a touchdown here, they could put this game away. And Matt Jones, stats-wise, looking good.
Just like that. Just like that.
Play action. Throws. Nice catch. Out of bounds at the 41. You can see this defense. 247 yards passing. 31st, in the RFL. They put 30th there, but of course we know we got 2 fouls. Here goes a run. And Gilliam gets the first down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Tough break here for the defense.
Check 24.
And a handoff, and Gilliam on the gain, maybe a yard there on the play. At this point, Bulldogs just want to try to get these guys off the field quickly. They have been on fire as of late. Play action. Matt Jones quickly throws, coming across, able to find Amari Fort for a nice gain. His defense, they say, is ranked Davis 5th in the RFL. They gave up quite a few yards, 369 yards right now. Play action, Jones setting his feet quickly, throws across the middle, and it's going to be a first down as he finds Malcolm Buchanan. 3 touchdowns for Matt Jones, and he's looking to try to throw his 4th as Buchanan to him has been connecting on quite a few big plays through the air. And he wins on that deep dig route. He's just doing a good job running routes, getting open.
Let's go now.
Running in all situations, man or zone. First and 10. Here goes a handoff, and Gilliam can't break the tackle. And oh man, that's tough. Gilliam just came back, and he's injured again. Hopefully it's nothing serious. He's just looking forward to the playoffs, and he's at least on the sideline. They're checking his arm out. Hopefully he gets back into the game. Well, not the game. Hopefully he comes back next week. They should sit him for the rest of this game. And Jones over the middle, completion and a first down. What a throw by Matt Jones. That puts him right at 300 yards passing. And just the ball placement. You can see right there. Great job throwing him away from Ike Page so that he had a better chance of catching the football. The Dreadnoughts continue to move. 5 wide, empty set. And they'll scramble to the end zone. No one there, and it's a touchdown for the Dreadnoughts. That may be the game right there. 4 total touchdowns for Matt Jones. Still has been a little bit sketchy when it comes to accuracy in this game, but he's kind of made up for it as the game progressed. And there he is, rushing it in. Touchdown, San Antonio. And the kick, it's good. 31-13 is the score. And it looks like the Dreadnoughts are going to be enjoying a bye week next week with this win. Flexing with the squad there on the sideline is Matt Jones, just 22 years old. What does the future hold for that kid? It was a return from the 2. So Leckie breaks the tackle, goes down at the 26.
Let's go, let's go!
Ready, ready! 60 Pittsburgh!
Let's go!
Ready, ready!
1st and 10, here goes Merritt. Throws incomplete. Tried to squeeze that one into Stanley Whitehead. You know he's got some great hands in traffic. Just couldn't hold on to that. It's a tough catch
Let's go now!
to try to make.
Outlaw!
56! I'm coming, baby, I'm coming, baby! Woo! Check!
Get it! Go!
And Timmy Merritt over the middle. Completion. Just stopped shy of the 1st down
Here comes the
at the 35.
15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Split back formation.
Shoot!
And Timmy Merritt had him open across the middle right there, but the accuracy just dipped off on that one. So the Bulldogs, what do they do here? I have a feeling they're going to go for it. And just led Leckie a little bit too far. And they will go for it here. Looks like they're in a running formation with a strong to the left. Looks like they may give it to Wheaton here. But they don't. Play action. Wheaton's open on the... Wow, where was he going with that one? And that's definitely going to seal the game. I mean, your first read should be your guy in the flats. Well, it depends on what the coverage is doing, but I mean, and once you're carrying out that fake and you see nobody is on your flats guy, that's the guy you go to. And unfortunately, turnover on downs for London. San Antonio, high formation, going to run this one, and George gets to the 30. His 3rd carry of the game. And Kenny Britt will now check in. And 1st down and then some. Big hit there by Ike Page.
We got this!
Only 3 carries for both Britt and Demetrius George. Of course, Gilliam, they gave him quite a few touches coming back into this game. And maybe coming back a little bit prematurely, even though he was scheduled to come back on time here this week.
Let's go.
And hopefully the injury isn't too serious. George now checking in the backfield, and Matt Jones hits the slant, and that's a 1st down to Cam Jones at the 4-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal. It's good, Looney Tunes. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Let's get another look at this play. Great ball, throwing it right off the back of Ronell Crosby.
Set, 8, read.
Right there, 56. I'm coming!
Ready, let's go.
56.
And there was a run to the end zone. Touchdown, Kirby Britt. And the Dreadnoughts continue to pour it on. First rushing touchdown here of the game for Britt. 5th touchdown total for San Antonio. And the extra point, it's good. Dreadnoughts winning by 25 now, to 13. Talk about wanting it bad, wanting to make sure you guys rest up for the bye week. Started out a little bit rough as the Bulldogs came out to a 10-0 lead. The second half, a whole different story, and of course towards the end of the first half, that turnover off the interception from Brandon McDuffie and the field goal to tie the game up definitely changed the momentum, shifted in this game. And here goes Saul Leckie. He's got speed, and if he could have just kept going to the outside, probably could have taken that one to the house, but still a great tackle made right there by Antonio Kellum on special teams.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Set go.
And Timmy Merritt setting up the running back screen. He's got the first down out at the 46.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Good blocks out there. And pretty good play right there as well. Bulldogs just trying to conjure up some good plays in the season on a good note, as they'll be finishing the season once again 9-7.
18 Gators.
Check 56.
Set go.
Pick your game up.
Love what Coach Reed has done with this team, though, still.
Now.
Definitely made them a formidable opponent for anybody that played them this season. I'm looking forward to see what Coach Reed does with this team next year on Madden 21.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Oh, you got deep. Clear. Let's go.
2nd and 5. Throws, open, completion, first down. They try to strip him. And there's an injury to Eric Myrick.
Here we go.
Quite a few injuries happening here in this game. And once again, not looking like something too serious, but it may sideline him for the rest of this game.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 soft.
3 bud, 3 bud.
Timmy Merritt with the quick throw, completion, first down. Anthony Connell
Let's
on
go.
the reception.
Set ready. 50 play.
The offense starting to get things moving again. Tight bunch formation to the right. Closing in on 4 minutes left to go in this game, and Saul Leckie is down at the 9.
Ready.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Fire.
And Merritt got the completion. He goes backwards, though, and that's going to move him away from forward progress, making it a 3rd and 1 now. Timmy Merritt throws in 3rd interception. And this one may be going all the way back to the house for a touchdown by Brandon McDuffie. He already had an interception earlier that helped shift the tide of the game. And there he is with his 5th interception of the season, 2nd in the game. And he takes that one to the house for 6. And tough break right there. Brandon McDuffie, man. Expect him to get some heavy XP after this game. One heck of a game by BM. And that doesn't sound good, so I'll just say Brandon McDuffie. Tried to squeeze that one into Cunningham off the slant, and McDuffie just sitting there waiting on it. Game now out of hand. Extra point to put them up to 45 points. And it's good. 3 interceptions in this one by Timmy Merritt. I'd have to say that one was more so his fault. The other one was just a weird interception off the helmet of his lineman, and a great play earlier by McDuffie.
Let's go, fellas.
Merritt trots back out onto the field. Despite the interceptions, he was having himself a great game, in my opinion.
On the ready.
Of course, that gets nullified once you get those interceptions up there.
Ready?
And Timmy Merritt going to complete the pass right there. Goes to the 34-yard line.
Ready, break.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Get it. Cut.
And another completion to Thomas McDonald. First down. 2-minute warning has struck. 45-13. Dreadnoughts rolling high into the playoffs,
70. Indy.
getting themselves a bye week after this victory.
Shoot.
Merritt goes over the middle. Good defense. Nolan Angelo, the do-it-all linebacker, can cover, can help out in run support. Big-time playmaker for this defense.
Deep rip.
And there goes a throw off target. Incomplete to bring up 3rd and 10.
Tight, what's left? Tight,
Less than 2 minutes to go in this game. And Merritt again off target. 28 of 40. And the Bulldogs going to have to punt this one away. Had him open there. Definitely had a few steps on rough. Had to put that ball on the numbers, right on him. And he floated it just a little bit too much. So they punt this one. It will take a bounce inside the 5 in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Now with this win, Dreadnoughts going to move up to the number 2 seed. Bulls will fall to the 4th. And the Red Dragons will move to the 3rd.
Let's go. Stop here, D. Switch.
And of course, we get a final finale look at what the AFC side of the playoffs is going to look like, depending on what happens in that Cougars and Huskies game to finish out the season.
15 Lonnie.
Such a big game that is. 2nd and 7. There's a handoff and good hit. Knocks him down at the 22-yard line. And the Dreadnoughts just running out the clock. Huge win here for the Dreadnoughts. 2 weeks to get prepared for the divisional round. As they'll be up there with the Celtic Tigers resting easy.
60 Pittsburgh. Yeah. Jim.
Final play of the game right here. As they'll come out in the eye, should just come out in the victory formation, but instead they run a play. And here goes Demetrius George trying to get some action before the end of this game. And that should run the clock dry to 0. And as the clock hits the donut, they're still going to show this run play. I'll give a shout out to everyone who came to watch this game. GG's in the chat to these coaches. Great season by both these guys. Dreadnoughts going to continue theirs and earn a bye week as they improve to 13-3 on the season to finish out the year. Still able to try to see if they can win their first ever Reload Bowl. It's going to be a tough challenge, that's for sure, in the AFC. They'll definitely be in the divisional round. It's the final score, 45-13. Make sure if you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe to the RFL if you enjoy what you've been seeing. The RFL, man, heading into the playoffs in just a few days, less than a week. Well, actually, it is 8 days away. Just a day more than a week, and it's been one heck of a season, you guys. Can't wait to see who's going to win this year's championship. What a game. Well, that's going to do it for me and for today's games of the RFL. Tomorrow we'll have 4 for you guys. Once again, to read them off: Pioneers, Voyagers, Condors, Snowhawks, Black Knights, Conquistadors, and Thunderbirds and Tigers. And after that, 2 more days, and it's the end of the regular season. It's been one heck of a season, you guys. I've enjoyed every minute of calling these games this season and throughout the 5 years that I've been doing this. RFL community is a great community. If you aren't part of it, join it ASAP. And also, if you want to make sure that you join the community in a big way as a player, go to our website, fill out an application today, and see if your player has what it takes to be the next prospect that will become the next big star in the Relocation Football League. But that's going to do it for me. I'm Smitty, the RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.